Population of Havana, Cuba. Listen to this. This is a little bit. 50% of the population of Havana, Cuba, to this day, still practices voodoo as a religion. Did you know that? 50%. The other half of the people have very small heads. I'll give you the best. This is a true story. This is a really true story. 4 years ago, a woman shot her husband dead in bed because of his flatulence. Let me repeat that. She shot him dead in bed 4 years ago because of his flatulence. Now you want to hear, the trial just ended, you want to hear the ironies of ironies? The epitome of poetic justice? This woman was arrested, charged, tried, sentenced, in prison. She's currently on death row awaiting the gas chamber. Is that not correct? All right, before we get into the actual show, I'm going to get the, I wrote 50 jokes that, actually it's 49 or 50 that Reader's Digest published. I'm going to bang them out to you really quick now. They're going to be 50 really quick jokes, okay? Just get it out of the way. A lot of people ask me, well, which jokes are Reader's Digest? I'm going to bang them out really fast now, all right? So try not to slow me up with laughter. Okay? You ready?
Yeah.
Fast now. Two women are talking. One says, my husband is an angel. Second one's lucky. Mine's still alive. Boom. Little boy goes home from school. Goes, Mommy, Mom, they keep calling me a three-headed monster. The mother goes, now, there. 90-year-old man driving I-95. His cell phone rings. It's his wife. Wife says, well, they want you in the news. There's one car going the wrong way in I-95. Guy goes, one. Must be hundreds. A 100-year-old man walks in the doctor's office. He goes, doctor, how long do I have to live? Doctor goes, 10. The guy goes, what, 10 years? 10 months? Doctor goes, 10. 9. 8. Bill Clinton dies and goes to heaven. It's a clerical egg. Wasn't supposed to die yet. So he spends the night in heaven. Next morning goes down to earth. On his way down, he sees a terrorist coming up. Terrorist goes, I'm going up. They got my 72 virgins. Clinton goes, you're too late. Bill Clinton stops to a Midwestern restaurant. A nice looking waitress hands him a menu. He looks up, he goes, I have a quickie. She goes, no, Mr. President, that's pronounced quiche.
Could you make a quiche?
Little boy goes to the zoo with his mother. They stop at the elephant cage. He goes, Mom, what's that thing hanging down from the elephant? That's the tail. We go further up. That's the trunk. He goes, no, in between the tail and the trunk. She goes, it's nothing. Next week, the kid goes back to the zoo this time with his father. Stops in cage. Dad, what's that thing hanging down? That's the tail. A little further up. That's the trunk. Well, in between the tail and the trunk. Mommy says it's nothing. Father goes, well, son, your mother's just spoiled. Guy's walking past a pet shop. The parrot in the window goes, you're ugly. He's appalled, but he keeps walking. Next day, walks past it again. Again, the parrot says, you're ugly. He's appalled, but he keeps walking. Next day, it happens again. With this, he goes in and talks to the manager. The manager goes, don't worry about it. That bird will never say that again. Next day, he's walking past, doesn't hear a sound. As he passes, he hears, psst, turns around, the parrot goes, you know.
What do you call told that?
3 people go to jail for 25 years apiece, 2 women and a man. They asked the first woman, what do you want your cell with? She was a book. They give it to her and they shut the door. Second woman, it was a family photo. They give it to her and they shut the door. They asked the guy, it was a cigarette. They give it to him and they shut the door. 25 years later, doors open up. First woman steps out. She says, I'm dedicating my life, making sure everybody in the world has a book to read. Second woman says, I'm dedicating my life, making sure every family has a photograph of himself. Guy steps out and goes, anybody got a match? Guy walks into the doctor's office. He goes, Doc, you gotta help me. My hips, they're swiveling uncontrollably. Doctor goes, well, I think that's Tom Jones disease. Guy goes, is that common? He goes, it's not unusual.
It's unusual. So,
Doctor's standing outside an emergency room yelling out typhoid, tetanus, measles. The guy goes, what are you doing? I'm calling the shots. Doctor walks into a bar and says, I'll have a daiquiri and put a hickory nut in it. Bartender goes, here's your hickory daiquiri, Doc. Charles Dickens walks into a bar and says, I'll have a martini. The bartender goes, I'll have a twist. A seal walks into the bar. The bartender goes, what do you have? The seal goes, anything but a Canadian club. Guy goes down to the Social Security office just to see if he qualifies. The woman on the desk says, take your shirt off. She counts the gray hairs on his chest. She says, you qualified. He goes home, he tells his wife. His wife says, should have dropped your pants. You would have got a total disability. 100 guys from Brooklyn die in a train crash. They all go to heaven at the same time. Meet St. Peter by the pearly gates. St. Peter goes, hold on a second. He goes over to God. He goes, God, I got 100 guys from Brooklyn at the pearly gates. God goes, let them in. He leaves. 5 minutes later, he goes back. He goes, God, they're gone. And God goes, well, 100 of them? St. Peter goes, no, the pearly gates.